everybody. We're back.
Yes, we are.
It's been. I'm so sorry it's taken so long for us to get back to this. It's been a fuck of a year, really.
Yeah.
It's been a shit year, guys.
For those of you who don't know, I am Mendo alongside my drinking buddy.
Hey, you know I'm Rob, guys. So welcome back to Lagers&Life. We are getting a fresh start here. We're coming back at you. Hopefully we will not be taking any more hiatuses for the rest of the year. With any luck, God willing. So let's recap, shall we?
Sure.
And
let's see. Since last we were doing this,
let you guys know what the shit's been going on. You guys know about the flood that was in the basement. We're still working on getting the basement back together. That sucked, but we're getting there. And then my grandmother passed away. That was really tough. That sucked, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. That fucking sucked. I still get choked up talking about it, so we won't spend much time on it. But thank you for all the friends and family for all your support. Thank you guys, all our listeners, for bearing with us and hanging in there. It's been a really rough, shitty summer, and we're looking to get back to normalcy here. So, pushing all that aside, Mendo, what's been going on with you guys?
Yeah, no problem. Since the flood, went to a place called Beertavia, which was in Batavia. A lot of vendors, just 40 things of vendors from just pretty much displaying a whole bunch of their best work. As far as brews go, I pretty much got completely drunk off my ass, which is amazing. I was drinking a beer, having a Jameson rolled cigar in where their Batavia's like medical facility. Like it was pretty much a big old parking lot, but it was like there's a medical building. It's like, is there anything else I could do wrong with my body right now? Because if it's anything wrong, I could just easily walk to any hospital and be like, hey, what's up? But great time. Then we actually went back to Rob's place for fantastic barbecue. It was just amazing.
It did have a great barbecue.
Which when we were there, we noticed like this big propane gas griddle that Mike and I just looked at each other and was like, we need to get this.
Yeah. Oh, the griddle's awesome. I love the griddle.
And brother, you were cooking since sun up to practically sun down.
Yeah.
Like 12 hours from breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I did cook
eggs,
breakfast, yeah.
Sausage, you name it, steaks, burgers, hell.
I smoked some ribs and some barbecue wings, 3 whole racks of ribs, like 25 whole wings, so it breaks down to like 50 wings.
My mouth is watering already, man.
Yeah, it was just a good times had by all. It downpoured a couple of times during that night, but we made fun. We had fun with it anyway. It was just good times. That was the highlight of my summer, honestly. Everything else has been kind of shitty since. Other than that,
let's see. Just actually today I went apple picking with Mikey, and then actually got a couple of things for spruce up the holiday season and stuff like that. And
nice. Yeah, it is officially fall. I'm drinking my pumpkin beer.
Hell yeah, you are.
Not just any pumpkin beer. It is Shipyard's Pumpkinhead Ale. You've heard me talk about it before. If you haven't tried it yet, get your ass out to the store and go buy some of this beer. It is the best pumpkin beer on the market for my money. It's not overly pumpkin flavored, but it does have that pumpkin spice to it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you get more of. You don't get that like mellow kind of pumpkin flavor, which is what I don't like out of my pumpkin beers. But if you're looking for a true, just like carved out of a pumpkin kind of flavor, this isn't your beer. It is the pumpkin spice stuff, but it's delicious. So get out. I highly recommend trying it. Other than that, shit, man. So, I recently discovered and started talking to a long lost sister.
Okay.
I have a sister. She is my elder sister. Same father, different mothers, obviously.
Okay.
And that's really cool. Apparently, we have 3 other brothers. that I know nothing about. She's not in contact with them, so I won't be in contact with them because
Okay.
apparently they're still in contact or still a part of my father's life, and that's not something I ever want to be a part of.
Okay.
But my sister and I have been messaging back and forth recently. Things are going pretty well there.
What does she do? Where is she?
She lives outside of Rochester, so not too far. Not too far. Eventually, I'd like to meet face to face, but we're working that. We're working on that. We've got to work our way up to it. She's a 1-to-1 aide, teacher of sorts.
Okay.
From what I gather, she has 3 beautiful children.
Awesome.
So I have nieces and a niece and 2 nephews.
Cool.
So life-changing events. You know what I mean?
There you go.
But then that was really cool to find her and contact, reach out to her and start talking to her. I've never had a sibling. For those who don't know, before apparently I have a plethora of them now.
Awesome.
But so it's a new experience for me, brand new everything. We're working out, see what we can accomplish. I mean, you've grown up with your sibling your whole life. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Oh yeah, I grew up with a brother and just. Yeah, I don't think I have a sense of smell anymore because of the amount of Peter Griffin Meg treatments that he's been doing to me for a long time. So for those who don't know, who pretty much when Peter Griffin wants to fart, he just pretty much sticks Meg's big old face in his ass and just let her rip. So that was my lovely childhood, sticking up the bastard. Every trip, no matter if we were hotel, beach, just hey, sniff this. Mike, no! God damn it! Well, you couldn't really cuss, so it's God, sorry. just getting those from time to time, and now he actually celebrated his anniversary a couple years ago to his beautiful wife Jessica. So, shout outs to them if they're ever listening to this podcast. Maybe not. I don't know.
Couldn't tell you. I don't know who listens anymore. I mean, we're basically starting back fresh. I don't know who's going to be listening, who's not.
Well, it's gonna for season 2. Yeah. Well, like I said, this, like you said, this year, it completely just.
It came up. It bit us in the ass, and I mean, it's
It just.
a lot of things have happened, guys. For those affected by the hurricanes and earthquakes and all that shit, if there's anybody who's listening who is affected by that stuff, our thoughts, our prayers are with you. If there's anything we can do for you, you let us know.
Hell yeah.
We may not be able to do much, but we'll do what we can for you. I don't know that there's anybody listening that has been affected by that stuff, but if you are, don't hesitate to come reach out to us.
From Puerto Rico, Mexico, Texas, Florida, my parents were unfortunately part of that because they were in Bonita Springs and they were blessed, but the house was pretty much, it was built in like 2012, 2013, so they pretty much had all the bells and whistles of hurricane shutters, gutters, all that crap. So pretty much they got all their necessities beforehand. They filled up their sinks, their tubs with clean water just in case, and they did a couple of those survival things. And then I think the 2 or 3 days before the storm, they actually went to do a Costco run and we checked with every single neighbor from their neighborhood and just to say, well, anything you guys need, paper plates, cups, candy bars, or like, well, mainly just need just batteries and that kind of stuff. And my family just without even hesitating without hesitating, they pretty much hooked them up, and then the landlords and the neighbors were all like, yeah, here's some money. But like, they didn't need the money. It was the right thing to do for them. And then I called them, and they pretty much, for a pack of batteries, it's like $18. So it's $18 for a pack of batteries, but it's just, they were pretty much going above and beyond. They were helping with cleanup. Their house only got a few branches. Everyone else, they kind of got jacked up from flooding. They're still flooding, and there's still people without power, as far as I know. But they're still working tirelessly trying to get everyone up to back to speed. So yeah. But for the past week and a half, they were mainly just helping everyone out. They were going on a neighbor's generator for a couple days when they got their power, or before they got their power, because they were out of power for at least 3 days. So, but they were just doing anything they can, and they made a lot more friendships in their community. So, which actually inspired me, because I actually went to local supermarket and picked up a whole bunch of just like mac and cheese and like canned corn, canned peas, and actually gave them to our own food bank of Western New York. Just pretty much dropped it off because I was just like, hey, what the hell will be my day of giving? Plus, I also gave a pint of blood afterwards. So I was just like, it's my
Good on
my
you.
way to
Good on
help
you,
out
man.
my community. So,
But I am glad to hear that your parents are okay and everything is going good. I wish them the best.
yeah, everyone was just. But when the hurricane hit, everyone was just like, "Are you gonna evacuate?" I'm like, knowing my family, they were gonna stay either way, because there's people in the community themselves that are not kind of physically and mentally have limitations, so to speak, and so they were like, we can't leave them, so that's why they stayed. And my parents, were getting like messages like, you should evacuate. Pretty much pissed off pissed them off. Be like, what do you mean you're not going to evacuate? You could just go to a shelter. And they're like, no, we're not going to go to a shelter, because even if you go to a shelter, there's people going to be looting their stuff. You're going to keep your eyes on your own shit. And there's only certain bathrooms, and it's going to get messy and unsanitary after a couple hours or a couple days, for that matter. So, yeah, you do what you got to do. But like I had the utmost like hope for them that everything was going to turn out okay. I was just pretty much on the phone with them constantly. Is everything going to be okay? But they're like,
I mean,
and pretty much they're like, we had like other neighbors, former neighbors that lived in Buffalo and everything else, contacting them, but they're like, listen, unless if you're my kids or maybe an aunt, I don't want to hear from you.
Well, right.
We will contact you after the storm hits.
Yeah, at that point, you want to keep phone lines clear. You want to, and
battery
keep your
life.
phones charged. Exactly. Yeah. No.
So if anything that came out of that was just pretty much help your fellow man, and then there's people in the community that just didn't bother helping us out for one reason or another. There's like, people kind of burned out their bridges. So there was like,
It is what it is.
So.
But like I said, I'm glad they're okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad everything worked out.
It's slowly come back to normal. Unfortunately,
and it's gonna take time.
We would like to see them hopefully next year, but I told Michael, it's like it may not be a couple of years, because even the land itself, pretty much what was once like beach is just straight sand. It'll take years, if not decades, just get that water right back to where it was. But I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist by any means, or Neil deGrasse Tyson's blog reader, but about stars and gravitational pulls and all that kind of crap. But
I mean the whole world's like falling apart right now. It's ridiculous. To anyone in any affected area, anything like that, just stay safe, and
hell yeah.
We wish you the best. We really do. We're moving on to happier topics.
Yes.
It's football season, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bills took a win today, an awesome win.
Suck it, Broncos.
It was kind of sloppy, but who cares? They did it. 2-1 on the season out of 3 games thus far. You cannot complain. Beating the Broncos. Come on, man.
Love it.
That's awesome. Fantasy football has rolled around in the same vein, obviously. I am also 2-1 this year in my league. I'm only in the one league this year, and then I also started doing FanDuel and DraftKings, those things, just to try them out, see how that's going.
How's it working out though?
Going pretty well.
Right.
My DraftKings one, I've won like $7 thus far, and I did two in the DraftKings right now, and the other one looks like I'm gonna end up winning like $5.
Okay.
The FanDuel, however, on my first free entry, if everything stays on course, which God knows, it can fluctuate.
Hell yeah.
There are people playing tomorrow and everything like that, so I'm not banking on it. But as of right now, I'm in second place out of 18,000. So I'm slotted to win about $50 there.
Woo!
We'll see. I don't know. It may not happen. Like I said, there are still teams playing.
Right now.
It's Sunday night, so the Sunday night game is still going. There's the Monday games, so that's there's still things happening.
Yep.
But
Derek Carr just threw 2 interceptions, and I'm down negative points. Son of a bitch.
But yeah, I'm hoping for the best there. Because
yeah.
even if I get knocked down a little bit, I'm still taking away some kind of money. So because they're not going to knock me all the way back to freaking 2000th.
Oh shit!
But so I'm doing all right in those leagues. They're interesting. It's weird. I'm gonna have to get used to the setup and everything.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's going all right.
Yeah.
In our friends fantasy league, like I said, 2-1. My wife just put a stomping on me this week. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. My team did start to rally towards the end. So yeah, that's it is what it is. It ended at like 134 to 148, but she bested me. These things happen. She's been playing fantasy football for a lot longer than I have.
And she knows what to do.
She knows her teams. She knows what she's doing. So I hold no. There's no weirdness. Oh, my wife beat me. No. It sucks to lose at all anytime. But it's we were both 2-0 going into this week, so one of us had to walk away with a loss. Wish it would have been her, but it is what it is. Next week, I'm shooting for another win, so here we go.
With me, I have my own work league, which I'm probably not going to be 0-3. Thank God I'm going to be 0. Seriously, if you're 0-3 in your own fantasy football, or let alone the NFL, because you suck. I got my first win. My name is Beerview Mirror because I like betting. So pretty much any person who I've faced with as Beerview Mirror is a 6-pack challenge or a bottle of wine on the line. If you beat me, well,
Mendo's going to be owing a lot of people some stuff
this
year.
is my most expensive fantasy football season to date.
It's not a good year for him. He's not doing well.
I lost to this crazy son of a bitch last week, so I'm hoping I won't repeat that again.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen.
Look out. But yeah. So pretty much, I'm 0. I'll be 1-2 in one league, and then this league, as long as my what do you call it? My coast to coast battle match ends right, I may win. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Derek Carr, you better not screw me over, you son of a bitch. But I'm facing a guy from Orlando, Florida. So hopefully, if he wins, good for him. I'll send him something. But if I lose, I don't want to lose. Let's not think about that. Bad juju. So, but a lot of things have been happening recently with the whole taking a knee and then clenching arms, that kind of stuff. I'm only just gonna touch about this lightly. Yeah. Why can't sports just be sports? Take the political bullshit out of it. I'm sorry. Even that.
I
just want to join the goddamn game.
Well, absolutely. Who doesn't want to just enjoy the game? But when. And again, we don't like to get political here, but I just want to briefly touch on this.
Yes.
When the President of the United States is not advocating freedom of speech, there's problems.
Ooh.
There's problems. I don't care who you are, who you voted for, what you favor. If the President of the United States doesn't understand freedom of speech, we have problems, guys. We have problems. That's a major issue. If you don't see it, I don't know who you are or what you're thinking. I commend the teams in the NFL. They've responded wholeheartedly with dignity for the most part. And so props to them. Props to all of them.
Exactly.
Everything I think went very well. And there wasn't drama or anything like that. It's a unified sport. They're unified teams. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about guys who have grown up playing in diverse situations because that's football. Everybody plays football. Everybody enjoys football. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, remember the Titans.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter your background, your race, your creed. What you believe in. Any of that. You can enjoy football. Or any sport for that matter. And so team sports builds that in people. So to assume that these guys are going to respond any differently is ridiculous. Because they're gonna stand by each other. They're gonna back each other up. One team member makes a play, they all make that play. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
It's all or nothing with team sports. Any team sport. If you've ever played team sports, you rally behind your team. Your team becomes your family.
Exactly.
That's just how it is. So I commend the teams for doing what they did. If they didn't do anything, that was their choice too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the whole point.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
But it's like I said, like there are people who took knees, there are people who were stretched. I think there was brief little video clip of Sean McCoy was stretching during the national anthem. At one point, there was clinching of arms and standing together, just clinched arms, man and man. And there was, I think the Steelers
didn't come out for the anthem,
except for one guy.
But that was his choice. He was a vet, so he wanted to stand for the anthem, and his team was like, "Go, do it. I mean, it means something more to you than do it."
Oh yeah.
But so that's, and that's it. That's just it. It's a choice, and it's again down to the freedom of speech. If you don't have the right to peacefully protest, I don't know. I don't know where we live anymore.
Exactly. And then there's people who are just like, I'm protesting the NFL. I'm less like.
And that's your choice too.
You could.
That's your choice too.
There was literally on social media, not like 10 minutes ago before we did the broadcast, was a man who got next week's Colts and I forgot who they're facing, but they're like, this is a symbol of freedom. He pretty much took a lighter and just lights him on fire. I'm like, dude, you could have sold them and got your money back or half your money back or something.
Right.
So if you really want to burn money,
that's your choice too.
That's his choice.
That's your choice too. This is a free country. You do what you damn well please. So long as you're not hurting anybody else physically, except for on the football field where it's acceptable. Then you know what, do what you want to do. It's your choice. It's your call. This is America, goddammit. And that's as political as we'll get.
Yes. Like I said, it was the elephant in the room conversation. It was like, are we going to talk about it? We're not going to talk about it. Since we're doing fantasy football, we might as well at least briefly talk about it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Other than the fact that I'm planning on winning our championship belt for our Friends League because it has been stuck in a house.
You got to start winning games to do that.
Okay, I just want this lovely belt that all of us need to get away from one house.
Yeah,
it's been chilling there for 3 years.
No, two. It's in that place, but that's because our league champion last year is out of town and we didn't ship it to him. That's on us. So let's be fair.
He's not listening to this portion right now.
So let's be fair. But no. I intend on a Martinez family victory this year. I would love to see. Rachel and I go head to head in the bowl for the battle for the belt this year. And I think we got a chance to do it.
There you go.
So,
and I just want improvement because the last couple of years I was in 7th place and not dead last. So pretty much it was me in the Sacco Bowl for 2 years running. Can it be a 3rd year? No. I hope to God no. It'll be like the league. I can't just wear the Ruxin for 3 goddamn years. If I can at least go up to at least 6th place, just one, just a tiny little personal thing that maybe in 6 years from now, if I go from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 champion, I'm hoping.
Mendo sets his goals high. Me, I'm shooting for a win, dude. I don't know about you. I am shooting for the win.
I'm shooting for at least 6th place. That's a small step.
That's a small step
sorry.
indeed.
Dude, come on.
You want to be better than 2 other people.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm setting my standards high for being in 1st place.
Yeah, do it, man. Why would you not shoot for 1st? Always shoot for 1st. At least if you fall short, you're still okay with it.
If I want to fall forward versus fall backward. I gotcha. And there was a tiny little thing, I think, before the whole month of shit happened, was a speech by Denzel Washington about failing at life and how you just get a little pep talk. And I just wanted to just briefly touch that, saying like, no matter what you do, just always fall forward, be true to yourself, all that good stuff. So every once in a while I'll throw an inspirational video there just to help you out, just for something. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for listening to podcast for season 2. It's gonna get better.
It has to. Life is getting better, so the podcast will be getting better. The fall is coming up. I mean, it is officially the fall. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like the middle of goddamn summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 90s in like 3 days.
Right. Like today was like 80s. It was terrible. I had to do some yard work. It sucked. But going forward, I mean, with the fall coming up, when the fall happens, you know us guys. We end up doing our pick'em topics and our top 10s and shit like that. So get ready for more of that. If you liked that stuff and those topics and things like that, stay tuned, guys. We are coming back. We're coming back strong.
Hell yeah.
We got a game plan. We're coming back hard. Today is just kind of
one big ass recap.
Recap
like
of the water.
Of what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. there was a lot of stuff to kind of briefly touch on. I'll let you guys know that we are coming back. We are here. We haven't gone anywhere. We just had to stop for a while because life got fucking fucked.
Yes.
But we are back now. I don't have too much else to say. Do we have anything else to talk about this evening?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
So unless if you're drinking wine, feeling fine, or having a beer with your buddy, and you say these magical words. Here's to me.
Here's to you.
Here's to love and laughter.
I'll be true so long as you, and not a moment after. We'll see you guys soon.
Cheers. We love you. Yeah.